on a journey. I could see new places, make new friends, and I feel like it would solve all of my problems. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in the real world, and because I'm stuck in the real world, I've had lots of time to think about where in the Pokemon world I would like to live. So, I'm going to count down the top 5 cities I'd like to live in. Keep in mind a couple of things. First, this is a list of places I'd like to live, and so it's very likely that the cities you live in are not on this list. Also, I'm not taking each city literally. I realize that there is only so much that can be shown in game, and what you see is just a representation. All of the cities have everything normal cities have, but the features shown in the game are more prominent. For example, all cities have sports stadiums, but the ones in Nimbasa are the best of the best. And with that out of the way, let's get on with the list. Humalao City is a beautiful resort city located on the waters of eastern Unova, and is the best location added in black and white too. I love the city as soon as I step foot in it, and not just because I love resort towns like Key West and Coeur d'Alene. What puts Humalao City above the rest is that the buildings are all built over the water, and the houses all have partial glass floors. Can you imagine sitting in your living room and watching fish move below you? That would be amazing! There's just one tiny thing keeping the city from being higher up on this list. Winter. Now, don't get me wrong. Oh, who the heck am I kidding? I hate winter. There's nothing to do. There's no color anywhere, and I have to put on 5 layers just to get my mail. I know what it's like to live in a place where the beaches are only usable 3 months out of the year, and it's really obvious that I don't want to live anywhere where I'm miserable half the year. But winter in Unova doesn't seem to be that bad. Well, unless you're in Icarus City. Because when I recorded the footage for the last video, I noticed Route 10 still had flowers. So, Humalao City may have mild winters like the ones on Tybee Island, which I could live with. A breathtaking city located in a desert oasis, Phoenix City, or Phoenix City, I think it's Phoenix. Phoenix City is a beautiful place to go home. Its location in the desert gives it the perfect climate, and if it gets too hot, well, that's what all the water is for. I can totally see myself in the city lounging around by the fountains, and all the water reminds me of all the time in my childhood that I spent in water parks. I could see a lot of interesting and funny stuff happening in the city because of all the water. And the music is awesome. But it's not like they're playing it on speakers or anything. There was that one incident of the whole city being taken over by an evil organization, but that doesn't reflect on the city as a whole. I would love to live in this city filled with water, and I know I would be happy here. Coumarin City is unique in that it's actually 2 separate locations. One area is a coastal port with a breathtaking ocean view, and the other has the houses, the gym, and the Pokemon Center on top of a hill or a cliff or something. I'm not actually sure what the heck that is. With a monorail connecting the two. There's even one spot in the city where you can look out at the lower half. I mean, look at this view. I would love to live in a place where I could look at a view like that. It's a coastal city, so the climate would be mild. Not my ideal weather, but I could live with it. Okay, that was a one-time thing caused by Ice-type Pokemon. It doesn't count! But the most interesting thing about the city is the monorail. I just think it would be kinda cool to take a monorail to work every day. Or to a friend's house. Or anywhere. Coumarin City is such an interesting and not typical place, and that's what makes me see myself there. Now, I know I said that I didn't want to live in a place that has winter. But for this city, I'm willing to make an exception. Nimbasa City is a city of leisure and features lots of places where you can have a good time. It's got sports stadiums, a Pokemon musical, and even a giant Ferris wheel. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's not like I live in the metro area of a city with one of those. Oh wait, I already do. But the thing that would make me want to live here is the indoor roller coaster. This city has an indoor roller coaster. Part of the reason I don't like winter is that I can't do things I like to do. You can't get on a swing, all the amusement parks are closed, and you can forget about going to any water parks. But with an indoor roller coaster, you can ride it all year round. Anytime I feel off or just need a surge of adrenaline, I can head over to ride the roller coaster, even when it's bitterly cold outside. This feature would make it a lot easier to deal with winter and makes me willing to live in the massive city despite the seasons. Forestry City is located in the Hoenn region, a perfect location with good weather year-round. But the best thing about Forestry City that makes me want to live there? Everyone lives in a treehouse! It would be so cool to live in a treehouse! Everyday life would be interesting! And there are probably other places that are treehouses too! This would be such an amazing and unique place to call home that I almost wouldn't consider looking at any place else. If I was going to move to somewhere in the Pokemon world, it would definitely be Forestry. Those are the top 5 cities I'd like to live in. If you liked this video, please feel free to give it a like. You can tell me what cities you'd like to live in the comments, and I will be seeing you next time, whenever that happens to be. So, until then,